What's up, good people? What's up, good people? Welcome back to Larry Jones TV. If you are new to this page, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Listen, here on Larry Jones TV, we don't talk stocks. We just give you inspirational messages to help you live your best life. That's what this page is all about. And I just come here and give you really short inspirational messages, a little shot in the arm to help us get through. Everything is not about making money, but living a good life while we make money. Okay, so I'm going to title today, Living Your Best Life, right? And I'm just going to say, I don't want to live an off-the-rack life. I want to live a custom-fit, custom-tailored life. Meaning, I don't want to just get and do, get the crumbs from the table, the scraps from the table as far as my life, my health, my wealth. You work towards all of those things. And so today, I was able to do something that brought me great joy. It cost me, but it brought me great joy. All right. Today, I was able to do this. And I will tell you that this brought me great joy because that's the type of life I want to live. I want to be a giver. I have always been a giver, but I wanted to give more. I have never been able to give sizable amounts like this, though I've been giving all my life. And I'm just going to tell you that when you ask God for something, you have to be careful. Because when I was broke, when I had $94 in the bank, and I was asking God back in the 80s to bless me to make good income so I can be a blessing to others, I can tell you what God said to me. He said, do it now with what you have. And so, unlike some of you guys where God always just gives you the encouraging word, sometimes God's grabbed me and just go, he requires something of me and he requires something of you. And so when you ask for these things, it's just like, some of these women that, I want a God-fearing man. And yes, and I want this. But, you up to 3 o'clock in the morning shaking your butt in the club and you don't give God any of your time, but you want a God-fearing man and vice versa. The man says, I want this type of woman and you live in a raggedy life, And so you get what you put out there, good people. And I know this is a little direct, but it is true. Start living the custom-made life you want now. There's a saying, there are the two most important days of your life. The first one is the day you're born, and the second one, think about it. First thing that comes to your mind is the day you die, but it's not that. The second one is the day you discovered why. Mark Twain said the two most important days of your life is the day you were born and the day you figure out why. When you figure out why, the earlier you figure out why you were born, the better your life is going to be. All right. It took me until last year to figure out my why. But I was on a pursuit every day of my life to find my why. Sometimes it just takes time, people. It takes time, good people. But I found my why. But I'll tell you this, you're going to find out that you've been in some small way operating in your why all the while along and just didn't know it. I just didn't know I was operating in my why. So I would go bless people with $5, $10, $25, $100, $300, $500. And I've just been blessing people on a smaller scale. Not for the ones, your family members and friends that's always got their hands out asking for $5, $10. Not the takers, but sowing your money on good seed to where it's going to be utilized in a good way. This picture you see, that is for a youth center. Yeah, it says Bishop Shepherd Little Memorial Center, but I know these people. I've been knowing them for over 40 years, and they have a heart for the people. They live, and their church is in a crime-infested neighborhood, but they refuse to leave. I know the pastor. He lives a modest life. And it's been in the same house probably over 30 years. And he's like my dad. They will never be rich because they'll give you the shirt off their back. And he wakes up. This is what I want to say. This is going to sound corny, good people. But when you wake up, do good. That's it. Wake up, thank God. Second thing on your list, do good. And everything else comes after that. Go to work, whatever. And then rinse and repeat the next day. And God will start to really bless you. Spend time in finding out what your why is. And then when you find out what your why is, don't wait until you're successful to start operating in that why. Start operating in that why right now where you are. If you think it is directing motion, multi-million-dollar motion pictures, get a camera like Sinbad told me and just start shooting and celebrate the little everything every day that you learn something about the camera. Celebrate it. Shoot your kids around the house, shoot your neighbors, but put together a play with some young people. Operate in your why now and watch what happens. Yes, it is a law of attraction, and that law comes from God. You literally sow the seed that you want to happen for you. All right? That's what you really want to do. And then you will find the joy and complaciveness and the happiness knowing that you are living your why. You found out what your why is. And I will tell you, there is no better reward than that. Because when I was able to cut this check, at first, when I went to the bank to get the cashier's check, I was nervous as all get out. I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? But when I gave the check, it was such a relief. Knowing, and this is going to sound crazy to you, knowing that God's going to bless me tenfold. That's just the way this works, good people. You can't outdo good. You just can't. You just can't. You can't outdo good because good is God. God is good. All right, good people. I'm going to leave it right there. And hey, I just want to tell you it works. So whatever you're asking God to do, you start being it right now and watch what happens to your life. Remember, you don't have to live an off-the-rack life. You could live a tailor-fit, custom-made life, the type of life you want to live. All right? I love you guys. Peace.